Hello everybody, Jonathan Doucette here at St.Albert Dodge. I really appreciate you taking a look at the detailed walk around video of this 2020 Ram 3500 Laramie. Beautiful truck. 6.7 liter Cummins, hooked up to a 6-speed Aisin transmission, so it's got the high output, so 1,000 foot-pounds of torque. You also gain 189 liter fuel tank, so it's about a 20 gallon upgrade, so from 122 liters up to 189, so quite a big upgrade if you're going to be doing RV hauling or you know, putting this truck to work or just going on a long road trip. You know, you're not going to be fueling up quite a bit less often. As you can see, the Laramie is a very, very handsome truck up front. You have LED headlights, so the type of light and the amount of light and the angle of light that this produces traveling down a dark highway is like nothing else on the road. You'll drive this and then you can see, you know, if you took a 2017, same truck, same trim, you can probably see twice as far and wide and long with these headlights than you can on an older generation. Parking sensors up front, recovery hooks up front. You do have a block heater that's going to be tucked underneath there by your intercooler. Like I say, lots of stuff to go over. Got a bug deflector on the front, very, very low profile one, you can barely see it. Help prevent any rock chips on the front there and any of the bug guts on your paint. Do have in-channel window visors as well too, very handy to have. Crack a window on a rainy day, get some fresh air, don't have to worry about rain coming in. Flip up tow mirrors, of course, being a dually, you're gonna have that. 17-inch rims. So your tires are the same size, like a 20-inch, but for the extra weight, they give you a little thicker tire and smaller rims, so very handy to have. Power deployable running boards, very nice feature. They hang down lower than your standard fixed boards. You know, they get a bad rep. There's another brand of vehicles that you see them driving around, their SUVs and the trucks, and you see them hanging down all the time. The Ram ones use they're much higher quality. I've had them in 2 different trucks, multiple winters over the last few years. Never had a single issue once, and I'm a big guy getting in and out multiple times a day. Very handy to have. With the dually, you do get a payload of just under 5,200 pounds. So the towing capacity on this truck is somewhere in the neighborhood of like 32,000 pounds with the Aisin, you know, and the size of cargo you can carry. If you want to do a 5th wheel, like you can do a triple axle toy hauler, 4,000 pound tongue weight, 23,000 pound GVWR on that trailer, no problem. Big truck campers, you know, if you want to put a 12-foot camper on here, no problem. There's lots of versatility in this truck. Do have spray and bed liner as well. This just came in, doesn't fit through our car wash, so it hasn't been detailed yet, so you know, it'll be all fully cleaned up, but spray and bed liner in the box. You get your 5 puck system, so the 4 outer ones are for a 5th wheel hitch. If you have a gooseneck trailer, car hauler, dump trailer, horse trailer, you get the gooseneck center in the spot. You just have to buy the ball and buy the hitch. 7-way and 4-way plug in the cargo area, so you don't have to drape your cable over here and plug in down on the bumper. Which you do have a 2.5-inch receiver, plus you have a backup camera, so if you're hitching up, you can zoom in on this area and have access to it. Yeah, if you want any more info, give me a shout. Yeah, but let's take a look in the back seat here and show you that area. So back here, as you can see, I get the seats flipped up. Just want to showcase, you get the Harman Kardon speaker system in here. So you have the subwoofer under the back seat. I believe it's a 17-speaker system. And you have some cargo compartment over here. And then you have your Ram bins under each side. So, you know, great place to put gloves or tie-down straps or even an ice pack and a couple drinks and a sandwich on a long road trip. You know, if you do have the room back here with no one sitting back here, you do have a 120 volt inverter, so you could get a, say like an electric cooler, plug it in, and it'll keep everything nice and cool and going here. Outside of these seats are heated. So the 2 outside seats are heated. There's child safety anchors all the way across, so you know, you can put 3 car seats or 3 booster seats or whatever you need in here. Cup holders here, there, so you know, there's like 12 cup holders in this thing. It's pretty awesome. And then of course the fold out platform, which I should have showcased before I flipped down the seats, but this will fold out if you needed to put anything flat back here, give you that flat floor. Very handy. Do have USB 2s and USB Cs back here. Yeah, lots of stuff. You know, great truck, very nice leather, very premium feeling, and yeah, take a look up front. So up front you do have push button ignition. Fire that up, push the button, it'll start up. Beautiful Cummins engine sound. You know, long road trip, it sounds very nice when you get that nice little hum from the engine. But very, very capable. Get the 12-inch Uconnect system. Get the safety suite, so you have adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, lane departure. The blind spot monitoring also carries back to your trailer up to, I think, 36 or 38 feet. So if you're on the highway and you want to know when it's safe to merge, tow in a trailer, if your triangles aren't glowing, that, you know, in theory should be safe to merge, but you always got to double check, of course. And if someone's in your blind spot, it'll actually chime at you as well too if you set that up. Auxiliary switches, so if you want to do light bars or snow plow, or, you know, there's a million different combinations of things you can wire into here, so you don't have to drill holes into your dash and put toggle switches or anything like that. 4-wheel drive, of course, trailer brake controller, exhaust brake, super handy to have. Turn that on in the wintertime, it helps you engine heat up faster. And, you know, I have a Cummins as well, and I leave my exhaust brake on all the time, turn it on when I get in the truck. That way it just helps the engine spool up a little easier. Not spool up, sorry, but like warm up and get the temperature. And going down hills, it saves your brakes too. So nice to have. Nothing that can really go wrong. Parking sensors front and rear. Do have wireless phone charging, so if your phone's compatible, plug it in there and then charge it up. Do have a 120 volt inverter here, so there's two plug-ins. It's 120 watt. 120 volt, 400 watt split between the two plug-ins. So if you can run 200 each, or 401, or any combination in there in between. Beautiful glove box, lots of storage. I did a really good design of this. Yeah, very, very well, premium features. Leather steering wheel, leather dash. You know, everywhere you touch is soft touch. Has kind of been the word on trucks in the last few years. Steering wheel controls, you can cycle through your presets, your media type. And then you have glove boxes as well too. So I'm about 7,000 on this truck, so there's lots of warranty remaining. Give me a shout, I can go over all the full details of that. You know, I can probably make a 30-minute video on this truck, like Sirius XM Guardian, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Sirius XM Radio. You get your assistant and SOS. If you have a subscription with them, you can you know, have a virtual assistant essentially. Yeah, sunroof, rear sliding window, ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, and I mentioned the seats are heated back there. You know, tons of things to go over. Come for an in-depth tour, go over all the features, see why essentially the Ram's been Truck of the Year 3 years in a row, 19, 20, and 21. There's a lot of reasons why, and probably 2022 as well. Give me a shout out myself, 780-952-3018. We'll talk to you soon.